Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Well, today we are reviewing the new cigar from Viaje and their highly sought after pepper series. This is the new Scotch Bonnet. Now, it's the typical size and shape of the other cigars in the pepper series, 4 and 7/8 by 50. This, well, there you can see the Scotch Bonnet. It's gold uh, sheath or whatever, foil. You remove this, and here's what we have left. There is the cigar itself. If you care, there is the density. Not much to look at there. Now, this is a figurado. So as we light it here, we're going to quickly get to the fattest part of the cigar and then work down. Nicaraguan Habano and Nicaraguan binder and filler. That's about all Viaje will tell you. It won't tell you much at all. I believe I've reviewed all the Pepper series cigars but one, and it came and went so fast I didn't have a chance to get it. No big deal. Do a search on YouTube or the blog and you can see any of them I've done. They've all done fairly well, so let's see how this one does. The new Viaje Scotch Bonnet. Okay, this will be no trouble to clip. Because of this figurado foot, it may or may not draw properly. You have to pretty much light it to tell. I mean, look, you have hardly anything to draw through. It should, but it may not. So we'll have to each cigar sort is different. Oh, it draws good. I actually had one of these Friday night to see if they were ready. I've had these for about a month and they are ready. So here we go. Good draw. Really good. Well, your first flavors are a nice citrus with, it has some sweetness, but it is equally matched by the nutmeg. There is a lot of earthy coffee, earthy black coffee too. And in this case, and in a lot of the peppers in this past, they haven't had that much pepper, but this has a very nice amount of black pepper, which I rate at about an 8.5. And when you retrohale, you really, really get it. Now, I don't know if it'll maintain it, but that's how it starts. Also, some nice leather notes. So that's sort of what you've got with at the outset. I do expect it to do a little bit of changing based on the couple I've had before. So let's see. But that's how we start. Well, we're pretty much at the first third, and there's really not much citrus to be spoken of anymore. It's more or less a sweet cedar, getting some sweetness from brown sugar, and now some added cream, sweet cream. There's nice leather notes, plenty of nutmeg, plenty of earthy black coffee, plenty of pepper, although the pepper has toned down to about 7.5 at this point. The finish is one of sweet cream, quite a bit of it, and a little underlying nutmeg with decent lingering black pepper. The cigar has been pretty good and very different from the other peppers I've had in the series, but I like it. I'm going to start it off at 92 and see where we go from there because I like it and I can smoke it quite a few of them. But I'm curious to see where we're going to go as we transition to a little smaller ring gauge. Well, we're pretty much done with the second third. I might have went a little long on the second third, actually, but the cedar and the brown sugar are struggling to be noticed. I'm getting a dark chocolate now, just taking away some of the sweetness. Plenty of nutmeg, plenty of leather and black coffee. Still medium to full bodied. The finish has a little influence of that dark chocolate on it with the cream and the nutmeg. And the lingering black pepper may be a little up. But the cigar sort of transitioned away from the initial sweetness. Second, third, I'm going to drop the score to 90. It's not maintaining the sweetness and it's getting a little darker. So for me, it's sort of going away. But we'll see what the final third brings. Well, about to burn the fingers. We're right down to the end, so let's wrap it up. I don't know. The sweetness sort of came back. Go figure. But have a little more brown sugar and cedar now. All the other flavors are still in play. Medium, full bodied. Finish is by and large unchanged, although it's a little sweeter also. But this has been a good cigar, pretty good cigar. It's not overwhelming to me, but I do like that the sweetness did come back. Not really sure where it went, but for the final third, I would go with 91. So that would pretty much give you an overall score of 91. And that's looking over the cigar. I would say that's about where it belongs. For me, it's a 91. So there you have it. The new Viaje Scotch Bonnet, 91.